Hey guys, I'm Ben from Pumpcast, and today I'm going to show you the deck profile of the Salamangreat combo video I did last week. And if you didn't see that already, just click right here. And yeah, let's hop right into it. Okay, so this is the first deck list. This deck list is focused around the format skipper, and of course you've got one lorry, the whole Fiendsmith engine with one track. I also opted to play two track, but I actually wanted to reduce my chances of drawing tracked and engraver together, so that's why I just play one tracked. Then we got three format skipper. This is your one card combo. As I said in the combo video, you can just see what you can do with one format skipper. Then we've got Gachiri Adignister and the Parallelic Seeds. So the format skipper lets you search a level 5 or higher Cybers if it is sent for a link material, for a link monster. And that's why you can search both of these, and because you are running 3 Parallelic Seed, the chances of you having this already in hand is quite high, and that's why you want to play a second target. This is just pretty much the link fodder. You can also play the Salamangreat Tiger. The problem with this is that your Salamangreat count isn't that high, and that's why you can pretty much never guarantee to special summon, because it needs a discard of a Salamangreat card. If it would need a discard of any card, then it would be quite nice, and then I would also consider playing in like a synchro engine or something, because it's a tuner and it can up and down its level. So that's why I do think it's quite nice, but not in this variant. And yeah, I mean, you play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 14. So you pretty much always have the Salamangreats in hand, but you don't always want to discard them. That's why I don't like the Tiger, and this is just a free special summon if you have a Cybers on board, and you pretty much always have a Cybers on board, so I guess in my opinion this is better. So yeah, then we've got the Salamangreat engine, which is one Foxy. This is just for the out for Floodgates. I really like it because if you get Rivalry, I mean, the deck doesn't lose their heart to Rivalry, but you can always go Gazelle effect, send this, and then discard a card and then just destroy the Floodgates. So I really do like this. Also, it's a normal summon or a discard for Silent Mining. And yeah, then we've got one Jaguar, two Spinny. I really don't want to have too many Salamangreat cards in hand, and I do think that with Silent Mining, I mean, almost all the time this card searches the format skipper, but sometimes you do have like Gazelle and like format skipper already in hand, or you have format skipper and like, I don't know, Spinny, and then you just activate Silent Mining to send Spinny and go into Gazelle first, and then you just go for the Moon of the Closed Sky, and then you can pretty much just bait your opponent's hand traps with that, and then yeah, you basically can understand what I'm going for. So yeah, then we've got the free circle and Silent Mining. This is just for consistency. This searches of course these, and Silent Mining searches the format skipper almost all the time, as I said. Then we've got the Gazelle, the Sanctuary, the Charge, Rage, and Raw. These are, I play these three especially because I don't want to play Will, because you're running such a low extra deck fire count that you sometimes do need the recursion of the charge. I also thought about playing Mole, and then you can just recur, but on the local, Mole never came up, and that's why I don't think that you should play it. And that's why I think Charge is really good, because it can just recycle back your 2 Raging Phoenixes, and then you can link again, because sometimes you do have the Raging Phoenix in Grave and 1 Raging Phoenix in the main monster zone because it was summoned back, and then you cannot go for the Jaguar effect, and you cannot recur back your other Raging Phoenix because you don't have anything to point to with the Raging Phoenix, and that's why you sometimes do need some more recursion. And also there's an interruption on your opponent's turn if you have the resummoned Raging Phoenix on board. That's why I do think that playing these, you could cut the Rage, but having the Rage and the Raw set up together is just super strong, and also the Bear Trees being able to send the Raw, and then you pretty much always guaranteed to have the full end board. That's why I do think that Raw is pretty good. So you basically have a way to, with the Format Skipper 1-card combo, to be able to set up Rage and Raw, or like Raw plus Caesar. But yeah, then we've got 1-for-1, just self-explanatory. This summons the Format Skipper, and then the rest are pretty much just board breakers. 3 Dark Ruler, 3 Droplets, 3 Talents, Burial Goods for Blackboard Lefts. I think you've seen that tech in the Nationals. This is really good because Blackboard Lefts can also be sent by Bear Trees on the opponent's turn. So if you let the Bear Trees stay on board, then you pretty much end up with the whole Salamangreat board with Rage and Raw, and also can send the Blackboard Lefts in your opponent's turn, and that's really strong, and that's why I do think that this can be really good. And yeah, I also thought about playing hand traps. You could definitely play hand traps, and like these are 10 slots, 12 slots, pretty much 11 slots, because you would play the Blackout Lefts anyways. You could just play like this ratio, like 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 2 Nip, and 3 Imperm instead. But I thought that if you play less than 12 non-engine, then you pretty much have a really low chance to drawing 2 or 3 hand traps. And that's why I thought that board breakers would be better, because 1 Dark Ruler or 1 Talents is more impactful than 1 Ash against Snake Eye or something. That's why I play these. But you can, as I said, also play the hand traps, and then your turn 1 board is pretty much stronger, because of course Dark Ruler going first is doing nothing. So yeah. Then for the extra deck, this is super tight, and I did not find the space to, you could pretty much cut something right here and maybe play no Caesar or play no Dweller and then go for the second Sunlight Wolf. But because you run such a low fire count, it's really hard to get into this sometimes. So yeah, I also thought about playing a second Promethean Princess just for the turn 2 combo to get into the Raging Phoenix again or something. But yeah, there's just no room. So we're pretty much playing the whole Fiendsmith cards except for the Desiree. You can run the Desiree, as I said, and then cut like a Sunlight Wolf, or you could cut like the Abyss Dweller or a second Balings. But I actually wanted to have a Sunlight Wolf. These ratios are pretty much interchangeable. So yeah, we've got Dweller, Bear Trees, Caesar, Requiem, Sequence, this for Floodgate outing. This is needed for the Format Skipper. You have to play it so that you get an extra fiend body in your graveyard. So yeah, then we've got the Moon of the Closed Heaven, the Promethean Princess. This is, I don't know what I shall explain about these, because just look at the combo video, you'll see that you pretty much don't need any other Salamangreat cards. You also don't play the Mirror Stalio, because it locks you. This is also the reason why you don't play the, oh, what did I do? The Bear Trees, and not the Bear Trees. That's also the reason why you don't play the Salamangreat of Fire, because it locks you into fire. And this is pretty much only good if you started with the Fiendsmith engine, because then you would pretty much do like the whole Fiendsmith stuff, mill the Salamangreat of Fire with Bear Trees, and then go into Promethean Princess, summoning back the Salamangreat of Fire, and then you go on and only play fires. Yeah. Then for the second deck list, this is pretty much similar, but you play a higher count and you do play the other starter. This about the combo I also showed in my video, that you can also do a whole Fiendsmith combo with the Lady Debug. And yeah, in this you pretty much have some more room, because yeah, as I said, you play more Salamangreat cards, more starters pretty much. And yeah, also I'm playing more hand traps in this. So this has like 12 hand traps, and you can also play like 15 hand traps and cut the talents. But I think this is a good non-engine count right here. Then we've also got the Fiendsmith engine with 1 tracked, and then 3 debug, Foxy, Gazelle, Jack Jaguar, Fire. This for the 1-card combo with Fiendsmith, and also, yeah, it's just sometimes a good starter. But you have to keep in mind that if you start with this, you pretty much are locked out of the Fiendsmith engine. But the odds of drawing this when you play with 45 cards are really low, so I think it's okay like this. And then we've got Free Spinny. This is just an extender, Weasel extender, and searchable by Cyber's Wicked. And Code of Soul, also extender, and also this can be sent by Beatrice and then be summoned back with the Promethean Princess. If your Bailings gets like Veiled and you don't have a way to relink summon, so you can just get to this via the Fiendsmith combo. Then we've got Silent Mining. You can also run like 46 cards and play like 3 of this to be more consistent. It's pretty much up to your personal preference, because the more cards you play, the worse your side patterns get against decks, because if you side in 3 cards and you have 46 cards, the likelihood of drawing it is much lower. And yeah, then we've also got the Charge, Raw Rage, and this is mandatory, and this is also for consistency mandatory. And yeah, then because we don't have a rank 4 engine in this, pretty much, I mean, you could run the Foul and other things, but I just cutted it because, yeah. Then this is the reason why we don't have Dweller, and then I just ran like 2 of all of these, and also I run the Cyber's Wicked and also the Appaloosa, and this is also without Desiree. As I said, you can make Desiree, but I just realized that it's really, it doesn't help you being like protected from Nibiru, and that's pretty much the main flaw of the Salamangreat deck, that you really have problems being able to play around Nibiru. So that's why I do think that running Wave Hiking Caesar and Appaloosa is better, because I mean, sometimes you can end on like Raging Phoenix and Appaloosa, and the Appaloosa being protected by Raw is really, really good, because then your opponent cannot just activate talents and take your Appaloosa. So I really like the idea of that, and yeah, that's pretty much all about that. The rest is pretty standard, and yeah. Okay, that's it about the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like in the comments. And yeah, just I showed you 2 deck lists. Which one did you like better? And maybe you know any combos I did not find out yet with these engines. Maybe there are some combos without the Fiendsmith engine which are pretty dope. So if you have any, please let me know, and have a nice day.